Hey, I'm Alyssa Leonard.
Hey, and I'm Chase Leonard.
And this is Anastasia.
And we decided that we were going to become Beachbody coaches. And this video is us kind of telling you our reason for why we became Beachbody coaches and kind of some of our background to becoming Beachbody coaches and just our fitness journey that we've had so far.
I started honestly in middle school, kind of putting on a little extra weight. Continued in high school, really continued in college. When I was in college, I really started to try and do something to take care of it, but I really didn't know what I was doing. After college, I started the whole calorie counting thing, and it worked. I lost some weight doing that, but it really put me in a bad mindset where food was the enemy. My entire diet was focused on eating less food, less and less food. And if I did any exercise at all, it was just to earn more food. And so it was a really unhealthy mindset to have where everything was about just eating less food. And I really struggled with that.
And for me, well, my fitness journey, I think the best way for me to look at it is to start from middle school too. In middle school, I was the fat kid that everybody picked on. I mean, 6th grade year was a horrible year for me. In high school, things changed a little bit for me. I began wrestling, and I went from 200 pounds in 9th grade all the way down to 147 pounds. And I did that in like 2 or 3 months, which is extremely unhealthy. And I stopped wrestling after that. I only did it for a year, and all of my weight came back and then some. I remember graduating high school and I was over 220 pounds. And then I got into college, and it was one of those things where, I'd hit the gym with my friends, and, I might do, some martial arts classes here or there with some of the guys, and, just have some fun at some of the school club activities. But it was one of these, it wasn't consistent. It wasn't I'm going to work out, 5 days a week. And my nutrition, there was no nutrition in college or high school or middle school because I didn't know any better. For me, I'd go out to eat, and my average meal would be a large chicken finger plate with extra fries and a giant slurp soda. So I would be eating over 2,000 calories of stuff that's nothing but garbage for my body. And then I might go and do a 30-minute workout with the guys, thinking that, this is going to be completely healthy. But as you can imagine, that's not healthy, and my weight just kept on going up and up and up. And my peak weight in college was, I want to say it was 268 pounds. I almost hit 270 pounds, which for me was, I was already in the obese range and just unhealthy. My body fat percentage was just horrible. So I decided I would try out P90X, and I did that for a little bit, but I still didn't understand nutrition. I didn't read through all the books. I wasn't as committed to it as I should have been. I did a few of the workouts here and there. And then, before I graduated college, me and Alyssa started dating, and I'll let you go from there.
Yeah, we started dating. The two of us, we were complete opposites. I was totally focused on the diet. I was trying to get him into calorie counting with me, and he was all about the exercise. He was trying to get me to do P90X with him, and I would do a few workouts here and there. I'd use the bands instead of the weights, and if it got to something that I really wasn't interested in, I'd go do, some Zumba DVDs instead. And so we were really working from opposite ends of the spectrum, and it wasn't until after we got married that we came together and we got P90X3. And we really found the right balance. We started prepping our meals. We started looking at the quality of our nutrition instead of just how much we were eating. We both loved the workouts. We did 2 rounds back to back and got amazing results from it. Food was no longer my enemy. Food was a way for me to fuel my day, to fuel my workouts. And my workouts were a way to give myself the energy I always wanted, the body I always wanted, everything. I didn't even realize how much my weight had been affecting my mindset until it wasn't there. And I had this fit body, and I realized how much I enjoyed life and all the things that I could do with that body. And it just changed how I saw everything around me.
Yeah, and one of the really cool things for me when we did P90X3 was, the workouts on that were only 30 minutes long. So, trying to get myself going from the P90X to the P90X3 where, you're doing an hour plus workout every day. P90X3 just fits so well into our lives. So we were able to find 30 minutes every day. And at the time, we weren't living in a house. We were renting an apartment, and we were actually the upstairs. And I remember, we used to have jokes of our downstairs neighbor. We're like, oh yeah, we're doing our exercise tonight. And she's like, oh yeah, the ceiling fan only moved a little bit. And so it was really fun because the people around us started taking notice. It's like my family's like, oh, Chase, you're looking great. What are you doing? Everything had just sort of, I started looking different, feeling different. People started taking notice. And it's like, at the time I was a butcher at a grocery store locally. And it was one of those things where even my quality of work just day to day was even better because, I was throwing around 50-pound boxes of meat like they were nothing because I'd gotten so physically in shape that it was cool because I felt like a superhero, it was awesome. You could just do whatever. And I didn't lose breath as easily as I was. And it was nice knowing that I was in shape. And it's like that experience with P90X3 led to us trying some other programs. We've tried a ton of Beachbody programs so far. But as we've done more and more of them, we've gotten into more activities. If you would have asked me 10 years ago if I would think about doing a obstacle course race or a mud run or even a marathon, because my sister asked me to do a marathon with her because she's like, hey, this sounds like fun. I would not have done any of these things. And in the time that we've been doing the Beachbody programs and really focusing on clean eating and exercise, I've had all of these opportunities come up, and we've done all of this really cool, fun stuff that I would have never been able to do otherwise.
And it's really cool because Chase and I have busy schedules. We don't always get a lot of time to spend with each other. And that few minutes we get to spend in the gym together is so incredible because not only are we spending time together, we're spending time away from the phones and the computers and the TVs. I guess there is a TV, but still, we're spending time together where we're both focused on self-improvement and we're coaching each other, we're encouraging each other and building each other up. And it's just such a great way to spend the end of my day with my husband. And like he was saying, I started having friends that noticed my weight loss. And not only would they say something about it, but then they'd start coming to me, asking me questions, very pointed questions about nutrition and about fitness. And I realized that it really wasn't just about me. It was about what I could do for my family and my friends and those I love and the people I'd never met before. I had conversations with strangers about nutrition and about exercise and finding a good balance. And after we started our family, I realized even more the habits I'm building now are the habits that she's going to learn. They're the habits she's going to take to college when she's tempted to put on the freshman 15 and the freshman 20 and the sophomore 50, and maybe...
Yeah.
And maybe some of the things that I learn will protect her from making the mistakes I made. And say she does go to college. She does put on the freshman 15. If I've done my job, then she's going to know how to get it back off. And it's not going to be this life-altering thing where it was for me, where I spent years with knee problems, being out of breath, being tired, and not knowing what to do about it. And so it is important to me to be able to take what I've learned that took me years and years and years and years and be able to give that to somebody else, and maybe they can learn a little faster than I did and improve their own lives and in turn improve the lives of those people around them. Boo! Boo!
And I feel like a lot of this, it really comes back together of why we're becoming Beachbody coaches. Because like Alyssa was saying, we've had a lot of friends come up to us. I've been starting to train one of my really good friends who's like, hey, I see what you're doing, I really want to do it. So I took a lot of what I've learned from the Beachbody programs and from my own training that I'm doing right now, because I'm studying to become a personal trainer. So is Alyssa. And so with the combination of everything we've learned with that, plus all the studying I've been doing for that, I started training one of my friends, and he started getting into it. He's trying to learn more. I've even had one of my uncles come over to our house on more than one occasion. He's like, hey, so I know that you've been doing this or that. Can you show me some routines? Can you show me that? So I've got to see how important it is to pass on the knowledge. But even looking back at our journey and our fitness goals and someone's leaking. And our journey together, I've got to see the importance of having accountability, having encouragement. How I've seen what it looks like to not have that when I tried to do the things by myself, when I wasn't quite sure what to do. I didn't have anyone to go to when I didn't know about nutrition. I didn't have anyone I could talk to about my issues. I didn't have anyone rooting in my corner until me and Alyssa started doing it together. There's an importance to being able to do that. And that's why I wanted to become a Beachbody coach, because I want to be that for other people. And I think I can speak for Alyssa too, that she would want to be the same thing. And for us, we want to share this knowledge. We would like to see healthier people around us. We would like to see our friends and our family get down a better path. I have so many family members that are dealing with so many different issues, whether it's obesity, diabetes, heart issues, and the list goes on, that I want to be able to share this with. And Beachbody has given me so many tools that I can share with them. And I know that my family is not the only family that deals with that. I know that there are people everywhere that deals with unhealthy habits and all of these issues that we see and we hear about every day. And that's why I want to help out, because if I can make even a little bit of difference, I think I'm doing the right thing. So I think that's about it. And so we have a fussy baby, so that's about all the time we have. So thanks for watching.